Hello, everyone. My name is John Perez, and I'm the Snackability Team Lead for the Fall 2021 semester. The other members of my team are Thiago Novaes, Samantha Loeb, Garcia Milord, and Faran Majeed. The other members of Capstone 1 are Jose Arosemena, Anthony Peña, Ricardo Colom, and Richard Uriarte. Our product owner is Dr. Cristina Palacios. So the main problem we were trying to tackle when creating the Snackability web app is that students tend to consume a lot of snacks while they're on campus, and many of these snacks can be unhealthy without you knowing until you actually buy the snack, flip it over, and look at the nutrition facts. So we wanted a way to motivate students to consume healthier food alternatives. So the solution was creating a web app that can be easily used on either a phone, computer, or tablet with an internet connection. Then users can search for the snack directly from the USDA database by either typing in the search or scanning a barcode. Then we provide the user with a score breakdown of said snack and rate the snack on how healthy or unhealthy the snack is from a scale of 0 to 11. Then if the student decides to consume the snack, we'll keep track of it in a graph, show the average of every snack they've consumed in any given day, and this lets the user know whether or not they're on track to eating having a healthier diet. So this is the Snackability web app. When you first log into the app, you'll be presented with this homepage. When you click on the snacks button, this table is then populated with entries from the USDA database. Then once you find the snack that you are looking for, either by typing it in here or scanning a barcode, you'll be brought to this score breakdown page where the ingredients of said snack are analyzed and a score is presented. The total score here is 9. It's on a scale from 0, from the worst snack you can eat, to 11, the best snack you can eat. So, and then once you decide to consume the snack, you'll be presented to the snack graph, which keeps track of all the snacks you've eaten in any given day. So our goal this semester was to refactor the code on both the front end and back end in order to make it more readable and help future capstones with development. So this should be a boost in development time for quite a bit. So we also deployed the web app. We implemented a user login system. The reason we had to do this was because this app is owned by both FIU and the product owner, Cristina Palacios. And we can't have outsiders creating accounts without permission. So we had to create a way of users requesting access. Then the product owner grants them access by creating their account. Then the product owner has a way of managing the users. So every user that has an account on the app, she can decide how to manage that account. We also had to implement a role system because the manage users page and the create account page can only be accessed by administrators. And finally, we also made the app a bit more mobile friendly because it was created with desktops in mind. So this project is managed through GitHub as source control. It's hosted on Microsoft Azure. And if you want to access the Snackability right now, you can navigate over to app.snackability.fiu.edu. This is a brief rundown of the architecture of the web app. So the user interacts with the React front end. Then depending on the request, the backend will then handle it differently and connect to the appropriate API. So if they're searching for a snack, they'll be connected to the USDA database. If they're consuming a snack or logging in, they'll connect to Firebase. Here's a list of the main user stories that we covered during this semester, which was deploy the Snackability web app, implementing a contact us page, which will serve as a way for users to request access. We also made a create account page, which serves as the product owner's way of granting access. A reset password page, so if the user isn't happy with the correct credentials, they can then change them. As I said previously, the role system was also implemented in order for admins to have access to the managed users and the create account pages. Finally, we also made the managed users page, and finally, we made the app a bit more mobile friendly. Up next, we have Thiago Novaes, and he's going to be presenting how we deployed the web app using Microsoft Azure. Thiago?
Hi everyone, my name is Thiago, and today I'll be guiding you through the Snackability web app deployment setup. For the technologies, we are using GitHub repositories for keeping source control. We also have Docker, Azure Container Registries, and Microsoft Azure App Service. So for the setup, we decide to divide our application into two different repositories on GitHub, one for front end and one for back end. That allows us to set up continuous integration and continuous deployment, which makes it easier for us and future Capstones to make the entire deployment automatic in the future. So every time we have a new update that is approved by our PO, all we have to do is merge all the branches into the master branch, and then the continuous integration is going to run automatic and send all the updates to Microsoft Azure. Then on Microsoft Azure side, we have our container registry, which is responsible to keep all the images that we have generated with Docker and save them in an easy way, so we can have our all the versions available for deployment. That means if any time we find a major bug that we have to roll back and fix, we can easily bring back a previous version without affecting service, and we can work in that fix and then redeploy to the customer without interruption of the service. For that, we also have an app service. We also divide the app service into front end and back end. This way we can easily scale up and down based on our needs. So if we see that we have a lot of traffic in our API or in our UI, we can scale them independently. And this not only makes the service more reliable, it also makes us have more control over our costs and improve the overall application experience. To finish, we set up the subdomain from FIU so we can make navigation for the application easier for our users. So every user can access the application by using app.snackability.fiu.edu. So I'm going to pass the word now to Garcia, who is going to talk a little about the contact page.
Hello, my name is Garcia Milord, and I'm going to introduce you to our implementation of our contact page, where we use to fill out all the information and submit the information where it will be sent to the app owner. The information will be sent via an email. The app owner will review it and take action if needed. I'm going to next slide. Making reset password. I'm also introducing this implementation that I made. The reset password page where we use a user request to reset password and receive the email and link updates once the user's information is updated to the backend of the Azure. Next, I'll introduce Samantha. She'll go over the admin roles.
Hello, my name is Samantha Loeb, and I'm going to be introducing the admin role management we implemented. It was important for us that the users using Snackability with the admin role are able to easily create a new account within Snackability rather than having to go into Firebase and creating one there manually. An admin can now simply navigate to the Create Account page within Snackability, input all user information, and a new user will be created. Another feature we are bringing to Snackability is the Manage Users page. Similarly to the Create Account page, we wanted the admins to have the ability to quickly disable, delete, search, or simply view current and previous users. Admins can now navigate to the Manage User page and have an overview of all user details and manage them when needed. Next, Faran and Majeed will go over the navbar improvements we made.
Thanks, Samantha. Hey, my name's Faran Majeed. I will be introducing the mobile-friendly functionality that was implemented in this story, specifically the navigation bar. The navigation bar can get a bit crowded, especially when you're logged in as an administrator. You tend to get a lot of items, and essentially, it's not optimal to use. In order to deal with this issue, a drop-down navigation bar was implemented because, as we know, phones have virtually limitless height, technically. But their width is typically the issue. So the bar is dynamic in the sense that it will adjust for any device that is viewing it below 768 pixels in width. This was done to allow many devices. You could lower it well below 768 pixels. However, it'll affect all of them the same. And it is also interactive in the sense that it does not drop down until you click on it, as you can see in the image. That drop down on the top left will only drop down if you click on it. Otherwise, it'll stay as a normal hidden drop down. That is all, and thank you.
So to summarize what we just said, but during this semester, we worked on deploying the app using Microsoft Azure. We created a user login system administration page so that users are able to request access, change their credentials, and have the Cristina, our product owner, create accounts which grants the user access, and manage said users through the Manage Users page. We also managed to implement a role system, which allows only administrators to have access to the Create Account and the Manage Users page. And we also made the app a bit more mobile friendly, as Faran was saying, by modifying the navigation bar. With that said, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the product owner at any time at crpalasi@fiu.edu. With that said, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.